It's Josh Shuba from AP. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Obviously, Raiders have a little history with guys from Buffalo. Do you know Khalil Mack at all? How much have you followed his career, and what do you know about him?
Oh well, I'm an extreme fan for him. So I'm a fan of pass rush. So I most definitely watched this film a whole bunch of times. But personally, I've seen him in the building at UB a few come and go and stuff like that. Sometimes he was there for our drills, but I wouldn't say I know him personally.
Malcolm, two-part question. Would you discuss, maybe your conversations that you had with the Raiders and kind of how they talk to you that they plan on using you, please?
Basically, the discussions that I had with the Raiders was just basically on my pass rush skills and stuff like that, and me getting off the edge and just being how do you say this, just a dude that straps up his helmet and just goes forward and bullies anybody in his way.
Malcolm, Vinny Bonsignor with the Las Vegas Review-Journal. Welcome to Las Vegas. Congratulations. Gus Bradley's defense is kind of predicated on the front four getting after the quarterback, and obviously that's something that you bring. Is that a trait that you feel like you could bring immediately as you add other layers to your game, but that pass rush, is that what you feel like you bring immediately?
Yes, 100%. I like to predicate myself and pride myself on making QB's jobs as hard as possible. So, yeah, I think I can do that immediately.
What was Jerry McDonald from the Bay Area News Group? Was this about where you expected to go? What were your expectations? And I'm a little curious as to whether the whole Mac thing at Buffalo, was that kind of a standard you had to live up to, being that he was such a good defensive player, or is it just something you were being yourself?
I was being myself throughout the whole process. I was going anywhere. I heard anything from second round all the way to 7th. So I really didn't even know. So I saw my name on the draft, just keep on rising up. So I was getting more excited as I saw my number go up. If that makes sense.
Hey, Malcolm, Paul Gutierrez here from ESPN. Congratulations, number one. Number two, what do you know about the Raiders as an organization, considering, you say you're a fan of pass rushers in general, but what about the organization and what the organization has meant over the years?
So when I go back to say, I love pass rush, my first initial pass rush that I fell in love with was Bruce Irvin. He played for the Raiders. That's how I found him and fell in love with him, his game and stuff like that. So just knowing that off the Raiders, on a basic level, I knew that getting drafted by them, I know that I'm doing what I love to do, and that's pass rush and just get after people on the opposite line of scrimmage.
Hi, Malcolm. Cassie Soto with the Las Vegas Review-Journal. Have you ever been to Las Vegas? And if not, what are you most excited about learning once you get here, learning the city?
No, I have never been. And I can't answer the second question either because I don't know what's out there yet. So I'm just excited to go there, if that makes sense. So.
Hey, Malcolm, Paul Stockman with News 4 Buffalo. First of all, congratulations, man. I know we've been watching you for the last couple of years. So just first of all, what was that moment like for you, kind of getting your name called, getting the call from the Raiders, and just what was your kind of reaction with, being around, I'm sure, family, friends, things like that?
I mean, to be honest with you, it's 100% stressful. Just seeing people's names go one after another, then the commercials don't help. The commercials just make it agonizing. So it was most definitely just a process, just a slow bleed. But I'm glad that my name finally got called. So.
And secondly, real quick follow-up, just what did you learn in your time here at UB? I mean, I know it's kind of been a busy day for them with Coach Leipold and everything like that, but just what did you learn in your time at UB that helped you, that you think is going to help you the next level? And then second of all, you've seen your draft stock kind of shoot up the last couple of weeks here too. I mean, has that been kind of was a surprise to you, or was it something that you kind of always knew you had and you should have been a pick about this high?
I think that going back to your first question about UB, I think UB taught me to pay attention to the little things, the little details. Leipold, he just got a new job, but what he made a big emphasis on with all his players is that it's not the big things that people really care about. Not people really care about, but taking care of the small things will take care of the big things. So focus on the little details, focus on the little things, make you a great person, great organization, great team. So that's what I learned from Buffalo. The thing about my draft stock, I got injured at the beginning of this process, but like I had a whole bunch of buzz around my name at the beginning. So it was kind of like I knew I was good and belonged and stuff like that. I just thought that my injury would kind of like maybe drop my draft stock a little bit, but I'm fine where I get drafted. At the end of the day, getting drafted doesn't mean that you're the best player in the world. So I'm just ready to get to Las Vegas and work. So.
Hey Malcolm, it's Tashawn Reed from The Athletic. Just reading up on you, I see you're from a smaller city in New York, and you went to a Group of 5 school. When did you kind of realize that playing in the NFL was becoming something that was realistic for you? And what's it like kind of seeing that dream become a reality tonight?
It's always been a goal, like my whole career. Even when I was playing like Pop Warner, just talking about NFL or watching NFL like games with my dad and stuff like that. But I think when I really realized it was a goal was after my junior year when I started getting a little bit of buzz around my name and people started talking like, oh, this guy is an NFL prospect and stuff. So hearing stuff like that, it kind of like I want to say gave me tunnel vision of knowing what like an end goal is. But I mean, not really, because I was more focused on like winning championships and stuff. But it was always in the back of my head like, oh, I'm trying to get to the next level. So.
Malcolm Hondo Carpenter, last question from me, but can you talk about who called you? Was it Gruden, Mayock, Coach Bradley? What's that moment like when you get that call?
It was Mayock. He called me and then gave the phone to John Gruden. So it was kind of like I got to talk to a little bit of everybody. And it was like a weightlifting experience off my shoulders. So.